how are people finding these email addresses to even start phishing?
Become a target in many different ways. Automated attacks, and there's human operators. When it's an automated attack, you are being basically, your information is out on the internet, right? And there's all sorts of databases. For example, let's say LinkedIn got hacked, right? And there's a leak. And so now they have your email and so email and your password go together, right? This database now is being sold on the dark web. When they get the database, now they have your information and they load up all this data into these automations, right? And they start pushing out these systems. They really don't know who you are. They just want you to click on that link and go to their website. Once you interact with the malicious website and you surrender your email and password, you're resetting. Like sometimes you click on the link and you go to a website and it looks like a Microsoft or a Google, totally legitimate, built the same way. And you're like, hey, reset your password right here. So now you just put in your actual email and actual new password. Well, they have that. Once they get that information, then they start trying banks, then they load up on different tools. It's a mix between human operators and machines that are kind of like spraying these attacks. They're sending out these campaigns and see who bites. It's really a numbers game at the end of the day, too. Competitor. Somebody might just hire somebody on the dark web and say, hey, I can get this person to surrender their email.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can go on the dark web and you can hire. You don't even have to be technically capable. You can just go on the dark web and hire somebody to execute an attack on a competitor or somebody who you don't like or whatever. So there's many different ways, but I think it's easiest just to understand that the bad guys really know how to use automations, and they're really good at that. Especially now with AI, the emails are getting really good. The language, we used to in the past say, okay, our systems would read an email and analyze the language and say, this language is funny. It's somebody from China trying to write an email in English. But now it doesn't work because the AI writes perfect emails. So we can't even catch them that way, right? So it's a constantly evolving and changing game. But that's what myself and people like me do. We love to come alongside businesses like yourself. And instead of you hiring somebody full-time who does this, we just on a design your defenses, understand what you're dealing with, understand the systems you're managing, see how much risk there is, and build it up in such a way that you lower the risk. You're in risk, right? Mentors like to say that cybersecurity is a sexy term for risk management. I mean, you're managing risk. You can never eliminate the risk, but you can lower it, right? Security is the same way. You can design the safeguards, and if they're well designed, they will lower the risk and keep it to a manageable space, so you're less exposed, basically.
Protecting my vault. That's really all it's
Yes.
about.